It begins in the pre-dawn darkness of the final week at Camp Pendleton. It is the recruits' last and greatest challenge, the Crucible.
This is it, yes, sir.
Task 1, the platoon bivouacs in near darkness. The Crucible was conceived and designed by the 31st Commandant of the Marine Corps, General Charles C. Krulak.
We put the Crucible in because the truth of the matter, most of the young men and women in today's society have never really been confronted by a defining moment. And so we wanted to give them something that would define the idea of values to them, the core values of the Marine Corps: honor, courage, and commitment. So the Crucible was the defining moment when all of this idea of values, all of this teamwork, all of this selflessness came to the foreground. As you saw in recruit training, you start off with the buzz on the head and the DIs yelling at them, and it's self-discipline, self-discipline, self-discipline. As you got closer and closer to that defining 11th week, they began to get closer and closer to an exchange or handoff from self-discipline to selflessness. Non sibi sed patri, not for self, but for country. And that's what we were trying to get into.
Over the next 3 days, recruits will receive virtually no sleep. They will eat a total of 2.5 meals of field rations. They will hike a total of 40 miles. Working against the clock, each squad performs as a team to solve some 30 tactical problems during the next 48 hours.
Take it slow.
Hey, hello, come on.
You gotta pull up with the rope at some time.
They're not moving to the right and push with the left.
In describing the Crucible, I'd say that it's just a team-building effort. It's just a test put together to make you work together. I mean, we've been together for 3 months, but those 2 days, I think, were the most crucial part in building that teamwork and that brotherhood.
Each warrior station of the Crucible is named for a Marine hero whose sacrifice exemplifies the Marine Corps values of honor, courage, and commitment.
This. Probably some kid in your neighborhood. You understand that? Yes, sir. The grenade landed, he jumped on it. And his life was over with, just like that. He gave his life for another Marine. If the only thing that's going to get you through anything is integrity. Integrity, you understand that? Yes, sir. That's the only thing that's going to matter in your life.
The Crucible continues with the day infiltration course. A member of the squad is designated a casualty.
Get him out before he dies! Let's go, get him across!
The exercise suddenly becomes a desperate race against time to evacuate a wounded Marine.
Go, boys! Go!
Teamwork wins, and the wounded Marine is saved.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. We motivated? Yes, sir! We motivated? Yes, sir!
Tired, hungry, but at the same time, every time I start thinking about how hungry and tired I am, I start thinking about Saturday morning. Gonna be a Marine, and that's what this is all about. So it makes it well worth it. I know I'm gonna make it. I just don't know how I'm gonna make it, but we'll see.
Late day 1, the recruits rest at last and eat sparingly from their field rations. And from the series gunnery sergeant, some words of motivation and encouragement.
Well, I tell you what, hey, like I said, we still got another day, you understand? Yes, sir. I want this same type of motivation we had today, tomorrow, you understand that? Yes, sir. Nobody quit. Remember, we all got to go up that reaper together, you understand? Yes, sir. We don't dare go graduate. Now remember.
It is the end of a long day.
Ain't no use in looking back.
There ain't no use in looking back.
Jody's got your Cadillac.
Jody's got your Cadillac.
There ain't no use in feeling blue.
There ain't no use in feeling blue.
Jody's got your old lady too.
Jody's got your old lady too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ha, ha, ha. Not for long.
Not for long.
Not for long.
Not for long.
No way.
No way.
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
I'm coming.